feeling overwhelmed by the endless sea of posture fix exercises on YouTube, wondering which ones actually work and aren't a waste of time, you're not alone. Sitting is silently wrecking your spine, neck, and hips, but generic workouts often miss the mark. I dug through all of the research and combined their results to find the best 6 most scientifically proven exercises to fix your posture. This specific combo improves posture 2 times faster than standard core workouts for desk workers. Stick around because I'll even show you my 2-week results using these exact moves. Let's fix your posture from the foundation up, starting at the hips and working to your head. Starting with exercise 1, glute bridge for pelvic tilt. Going over all the studies related to reduced lumbar hyperextension, doing daily glute bridges came on top with an average of 40% reduction within 4 weeks. It's also good to note that 89% of patients in physical therapy programs for pelvic tilt include this exercise. Lie flat on your back with feet hip width apart and heels positioned around 15 centimeters from your glutes. Rest your arms, palms down, beside you. Then rotate your hips back so your lower back is touching the ground for pelvic tilt. Take a deep inhale, engage your core and squeeze your glutes. Then exhale as you drive through your heels to lift your hips toward the ceiling. Squeeze your glutes, forming a straight line from shoulders to knees. Hold for 1 to 2 seconds. Then lower slowly, taking 3 full seconds. You can also place a resistance band above knees and push outward during lifts to further activate gluteus medius. Perform 10 controlled repetitions per set and 3 sets total. Exercise 2 is modified hip flexor stretch for anterior pelvic tilt and psoas tightness. Going over all the studies related to pelvic neutrality and psoas tightness, doing daily modified hip flexor stretch came on top with an average of 3 times better than static stretching. Start in a half kneeling position. Place your front knee directly over your ankle at a 90-degree angle and position your back knee under your hip so your thigh is vertical. Drive your back knee down into the floor. This amplifies the stretch by around 25% by engaging the iliacus muscle fibers that blend with the psoas. Next, squeeze your glutes as you tuck your pelvis under by rolling your tailbone forward to lock your pelvis into a posterior tilt. If you feel tension in your quad instead of your hip, move your back knee farther back or elevate your front foot on a small wedge. This shifts focus to the psoas. Now, lean your entire torso forward as you inhale deeply while maintaining the pelvic tuck until you feel a stretch deep in the front of your hip. Always keep your chest upright. Then, add a slight contralateral lean. Shift your shoulders away from the stretching side to intensify the psoas release by elongating its fascial connections. Rotate your upper body toward the side of the front leg for maximum stretch. Hold this stretch for 30 seconds per side and complete 2 sets total. Exercise 3 is bird dog for core and spinal stabilizers. Going over all the studies related to spinal stabilizers, doing bird dog daily came on top with an average of 35% lower back pain reduction. Start on all fours with wrists directly under shoulders and knees under hips. Inhale deeply, then exhale as you slowly extend your right arm forward and left leg backward, keeping both perfectly parallel to the floor. Squeeze your glute hard on the extended leg while pressing your palm forward like pushing through a wall. Hold for 3 seconds, maintaining a neutral spine, no twisting or arching. Return slowly with a 3-second count, reset, and repeat on the opposite side. Perform 6 controlled repetitions per side and complete 2 sets total. Exercise 4 is thoracic opener for your thoracic spine. Going over all the studies related to thoracic spine, doing thoracic opener daily came on top with an average of 20% reduction in upper back rounding. To do this, start by sitting tall at the edge of a chair with your feet flat on the floor. Now, interlace your fingers and cradle the base of your skull. elbows wide like goalposts to create gentle shoulder external rotation. Take a deep inhale, then as you exhale, slowly arch only your upper back backwards. Gently press your elbows forward during the arch. This locks your shoulder blades down and back, preventing them from hiking toward your ears. Imagine peeling your spine vertebrae by vertebrae, like unstacking dominoes, while driving your chest toward the ceiling. Stop immediately if you feel your lower back arching. Hold this peak position for 10 seconds for 8 rounds. Exercise 5 is Wall Angel for scapula and shoulders. Going over all the studies related to scapula and shoulders, doing Wall Angels daily came on top with an average of 23% scapular mobility improvement and 18% forward head posture. Stand with your heels 6 inches from a wall, pressing your buttocks, upper back, and head against the wall. Then, engage your core by drawing your navel toward your spine to flatten your lower back against the wall. Tuck your chin gently, like making a double chin, to press the back of your skull flush to the wall. It can be hard to have both your lower back and chin tucked in, so you might want to start with a folded towel behind your head. Then place your arms in a 90-degree angle with palms facing forward, backs of hands, forearms, and elbows pressed to the wall. Then slowly slide your arms upward while maintaining 5 points of contact: head, upper back, and lower back, butt, elbows, and hands. Go as high as you can without your lower back arches or hands lifted off. Then lower arms back to start, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Move slowly, taking 3 seconds up and 3 seconds down. Perform 8 repetitions per set and complete 2 sets total. The problem was I couldn't do the exercise as described. Not even close. I couldn't get my whole body against the wall or keep my hands flat on it. Here's what I did instead to get started. I moved my feet further away from the wall and only pressed my upper back firmly against it. I let my tailbone and sacrum stay near the wall naturally without forcing it flat. Then I engaged my core gently and did a light chin tuck. I placed my arms in the goalpost position, 90-degree angle, palms forward, and focused on keeping my elbows and hands brushing the wall as I slid my arms up and down. After each rep, I took a deep breath in and out, consciously trying to move my back slightly closer to the wall while maintaining arm contact. Exercise 6 is chin tuck plus scap squeeze for your neck. Going over all the studies related to neck, doing chin tuck with scap squeeze came on top with an average of 37% reduced neck muscle strain. To do this, stand with your heels 6 inches from a wall, butt and upper back firmly touching it. Lightly place your index finger on your chin. Now, gently slide your head straight back. You can imagine pulling your chin horizontally toward the wall behind you. This keeps the retraction in the correct plane and prevents jutting your head forward. Go back until your finger loses contact with your chin, creating a subtle double chin. Keep your eyes level. Don't look up or down. From here, squeeze your shoulder blades back and down, as if trying to pinch a pen between them. Hold this squeeze for 5 seconds while breathing normally. Complete 10 repetitions per set for 3 sets. For your first 2-week focus on mastering your form. Week 3 to 4 you can add light band and increase reps to 15 per side. And for week 5+, perform 3 times a week for maintenance. Here is a full summary of the exercises, giving this a total of 12 minutes a day. And finally, here are my results after doing these exercises for only 2 weeks. Now it's your turn to do this daily for 7 days and comment on your changes.
Check out these videos if you want to learn more. Till next time, verið sæl.